What's going on? This is J Maria, J Marie Booklet. So this is where it all started. So I'm out of South Florida right now. I'm on vacation. I went back to the Mid-South where I used to live. And this is the hospital that I used to work at. This is the hospital I got started at. This right here is the employee parking. Because I was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember that. And then as soon as I came here, it all came back. I forgot how big this complex was, but this is where I used to work. This is the hospital that taught your girl everything she knows. This is where it all started. I remember like this parking lot. I remember parking here because we had to have a sticker. They're over there right now. I don't know if you can see if I can zoom in a little bit. They're doing the COVID testing. And so that's what they're doing right now. But all that is the employee parking, and then a little bit of this back here is employee parking. And we used to go through that door, and I want to say that I worked right up there, and if not, like right there on the third floor, because I worked on the third floor. It's over in the front, if you can see in the front, that part of the building, but more on the inner side. I can't remember. I remember the Central Supply is right down here because I remember walking past that. But it was either in this section right here or that section over there on the third floor, the med-surg floor. That's where it all got started. OMG. I just don't remember this complex being this big, but I probably came in this way, right over here, and then just came over and parked in the employee parking. That's probably why I don't remember. Because now I do remember, because when I was just driving through, I remember the one little side street, because that was like the front entrance. Because I remember after I had left, I had came back and I was talking to a friend, and we walked out that door. So I remember that, because I don't think I had ever went out the front door. So I always came in the side because there's the employee parking. But yeah, this is where it all started. This was all the excitement. This is where I got my boot camp training, where when we got hired, they had us like on the first floor in a room for like a month learning medical terminology. And you know, they made sure we knew. Then I remember we went up to the floor, me and the girl that got hired, and we did the like the CBLs. You know, you got some CBLs, computer-based learning, that you got to do before you start. And then we was on there. And the floor they had, it was 2 hallways, but each hallway had 20 patients. So it was the med-surg floor, but it had 40 patients. And the nurse's station was in the middle of each hallway. So you would come on to the unit, and if you turn out one hallway, you go past like 10 rooms, and then in the middle, by the time you got to the middle, that's the nurse's station, and then you go back and there's more rooms. So I remember all that. You got somebody going into work, got his mask on. So yeah, y'all, this is where it all started. I remember the people that I worked with. You always got the usual suspects. And but yeah, it was time for me to go. I was here for about a year and a half, but it was time for me to go, because when they start writing you up, it's time to go. Especially for stupid stuff. I got wrote up because I didn't come to, I think it was my last write-up. I didn't sign it. I didn't come to the, it was a patient coded, and I didn't come to the code. But what do you do at the code? What does the secretary do at the code besides give the chart? And I was thinking to myself before I made this video, I was like, I really don't remember going to a lot of codes. Like, I didn't really go to a lot of codes or even see a lot of codes until I went to the ICU, and that's in Florida. So I was like, what? Because even in Florida, on the main floor, I always talk about, I never really went to the codes. I would give the charts, or if they needed, like me to make a phone call, then I would do that. But never really went to Kohl's. So yeah, you know, when they start writing you up, it's time to go. So I was here for a little while, but this is where it all started. So this is J Marie. You can follow me on my blog. It's jmariebooklist.com, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.